What's going on, everybody? Eternal Red Gamer here, back with another video. If you're wondering why I have the same shirt on, it's because I haven't changed my clothes. I'm doing these videos back to back and maybe another back after that. So I'm hoping you enjoy it. We're going to be speedrunning the tutorial number 4. So today we're going to be doing Highway. So Highway is a bit of a tricky stage because it's one of the longer stages, but also there's a lot of variables that come into play here, and it's going to be about your play style, and we also are going to learn a brand new advanced technique in this stage. I hope you're ready. This one's a doozy. Let's go. Alright, maybe if I click over here, this is probably my favorite stage. Probably my favorite stage. Music is great. It's super fun. Okay, so last time we were doing Power Plant, so we ended up just completing the fight against Cable. We got some monies. You don't have 28,000's worth, so remember, Niga's going to be right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy Technique from Niga. So most people, I said in the last video, that speedrun this, they prefer current arc. And it's mainly for the next stage, and I'll show you why when we get into it. So if you want to buy current art, go right ahead. I typically forego it. When I forego it, it saves about 8 seconds. Yes, because I also forego getting this other technique as well. The reason why it saves 8 seconds is because when you actually go back to the hub, run over to the Niga, run over to the nurse, buy these equipments, and then run back, it's about 8 seconds. So I save 8 seconds, but I probably lose anywhere from 0 to 8 seconds in the run by not doing these techniques. So you're going to, because you have 3 rescues that you got in Power Plant, you should have enough money. You're going to go all the way down to the bottom here. You're going to get Energy Multiplier. Again, it increases the amount of burst energy you get. Burst energy is those little orange circles after you defeat enemies. So what you're going to do is you're going to equip it. Also, when you're attacking enemies and you gain burst, it gives you more as well. I don't know the exact percentage. So far we've done the intro stage, we've done Steelworks, we've done Power Plant. So bottom left, we're going to do Highway. Bit's one of the more challenging bosses because he's fast and he's unpredictable when you're entering the game. So if you remember our techniques, we're going to have, well, here, let me put in current arc here for those that have it. If you have current arc, throw it in here. Remember, we have function overload, so to activate it in the down slot. Remember, down, slide, burst at the same time. So typically what we're going to do, we have a double jump, dive kick this enemy, so you go right over him. This game's all about momentum, and then after the dive kick, you get an extra jump because it resets your secondary jump after that. And you're going to essentially just maneuver your way over this stuff. So, double jump, dive kick, jump again, fall, double jump, fall, jump, fall, jump, fall, jump. You can dive kick at the end here. You should be able to do that in less than 7 seconds. We're not going to pick up any more rescues because we're not picking up any other techniques. But if you want to, you can. Slide cancel immediately right here. So, there's a lot of different jumping arcs you can do in this game, depending on your playstyle and comfortability. Some people like to dive kick on a bunch of enemies. I don't do that. So what I do is I find the most minimal window possible that gives me the most flexibility and also is fast. So the whole point is to do forward momentum. This is one of the harder stages to speedrun because you have to learn how to continue your forward momentum while dodging enemies, dive kicking over enemies, or later on we're gonna see the car technique, the car jump. So you have, I mean, jump wherever you're going to want over here. You can, jump to dive kick off this enemy, or, you jump and function overload is active. Jumping over, in other cases you're double jumping, and you're double jumping up here. So one of the new hazards in this stage specifically is you're on moving trains, moving boxcars. And a lot of times you're going to get that notification symbol, ba-doop, 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 that a hazard's on the way. It's typically always going to be right in this above area right here in the air. Not always, but typically it is. So if you're in the way, if you're up here, you're going to get hit. I didn't get hit that time. but typically you're going to get hit. It beeps 3 times, and then it goes across the stage. Beep, beep, beep. So you have to watch out for that. So I'll show you what I do here. So activate this. You jump. I double jump here. 1 jump, double jump over this, dive kick to land right here. And then double jump again. Then I'm jumping over here, and then I'm swinging on here. Swinging gives you more momentum, especially if you do it at a lower trajectory, because you'll end up doing this. And then I'll still have my function overload active. So I'll jump on here. So this will be a slightly longer video too, because of how much I'll have to explain and show you guys how to do this. So 1, 2, double jump here, dive kick, I double jump, and I jump again. So you can jump out of swings. A lot of people don't really realize that. So you swing and then you just jump out of it. So as that green one is coming, as this is coming, I jump over it and then I swing again. If I get hit, I get hit. That means I mistimed it. So slide cancel, jump, double jump, jump, double jump. 1, 2, dive kick, 1, 2, jump. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't jump here. I go under. Again, it's been a while since I've done any speedruns. I go under. I don't think I go under. You know what? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just wasting time. I'll just have to watch a previous speedrun or something. What is going on? I'm gonna have to edit all this crap out. Thank you. Like I said, there's a couple ways to do it. Alright, so typically here, there are rockets that are going to be right here. You can punch the rockets. Some people don't realize that you can punch the rockets. So we're going to learn about our first advanced technique, which we haven't really dubbed it anything. It's more of a car jump. So because these cars are constantly moving forward, if you jump and hold forward off of the car, you gain the same momentum as the car's actual movement, but it looks a lot faster. So you're essentially going to be moving forward and then jump. Oops. And then you're going to see this crazy momentum. And what that does is it just allows you to traverse across the screen at fast speeds. But we're going to combine that with the jump throw. So if you catch an enemy or grapple an enemy and then you throw it, within a few frames, you can jump cancel out of that throw. If you do that during the car jump, you will continue the momentum that you're going to get from that. You're going to see that a few times throughout the run. You're really going to see it here and then in arc 1. So watch, I'll show you. So if you jump forward, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes when you're in that street view, but you'll see like as you go across the platforms, you get the momentum. So it took me a while to practice it and actually get it down. So you're going to end up grappling this rocket, jump, throw, jump, cancel, and then you end up dive kicking over here like this. You don't need to refill here because you're going to jump right here, and now that you have 2 jumps, you can double jump right here and grapple up here. Some people like to go left to pick this up. I typically don't like to do that. Typically I'll go right and then left. It's just a preference thing. So double jump at the high arc and then jump over here and then jump left. And then once you get here, you long jump over here and you'll typically land right there, or you can double jump. So you're always going to want to pick up this energy tank. And then you just move over here, hold a long jump, land, and you're going to run out right here typically. And then you just reset, double jump, 1, 2, and then you're going to have to jump over that. Just hold forward. Now a couple things you can do right here is you can land here and jump again. But see, you're going to have to jump over this. If you're a professional, professional speedrunner, some like to dive kick over this enemy and then jump again. I actually don't like doing that. I grapple. Grappling is more of an advanced technique when you get to this section. So normally you'd land right here, reset right here, jump over here, 1, 2, 3, double jump over here, double, and then you can just double jump over here and then land up here. I'll show you it again. Again, this is going to be a slightly longer video. So you're going to get the thing up here, land here, you know, jump once or jump twice for safety, jump over this box, jump up here, reset the slide, double jump here. You're just, now here is it, see, and then you just kind of jump your way over here. 3, 1, 2, 3, jump. You have to jump over that one, otherwise you'll get hit. Now here, you're gonna this is technically faster than just riding the car out, because again, you're carrying your momentum from the car jump over to here, and then when you're here, you can do it again. You're gonna land here. Typically, you're gonna land, you're gonna reset. Some people don't do it. Some people save their function overload and just regular run, so that way when they get here, they don't have to take the second to repair. I like to do it because of the way I do my momentum. So here's where people will purchase current arc specifically for the copter fight. You're gonna equip it. You're gonna stand right here, because you're not gonna get hit if you're standing right here. So what people are typically going to do is they're going, and remember, you have 4 pips now. They're gonna activate function, not function, I'm sorry, current arc 3 times. Jump, current arc, current arc. You could just spam it, current arc. It takes 3 current arcs at the top there. When I redo my run, I'll show you the way I do it, but that's why people like to do it. You pick up all this burst energy, so technically right now, I would have -2, so I would have 2 pips instead of 4, because I would have 4 at this point, because I picked up 2 extra energy tanks. You're going to activate speed, you're going to jump. You can dive kick to land up here if you do it right. So this is going to be a nice little trick right here to shortcut a jump. So 1, 2, whoop. Double jump over here, dive kick. Now this right here, rather than going all the way up here and then jumping over this enemy, you're gonna shortcut your way over here. So what's interesting is there's 3 different ways to do this. So you can grapple, which is not fast enough. You can dive kick, cancel, or you can jump cancel. So you can grapple under here. It's extremely tough to grapple because there's so little room to do it. Or you can dive kick cancel. So if you're going off a ledge, and remember, you're in the air, so just dive kick in the air, and you're gonna essentially just cancel out of it. If you have function overload active, you'll just double jump cancel. So when you're coming off and you're roughly in the middle, you're gonna run, you're gonna be right in the middle, and once you hit the middle, that's when you're either gonna dive kick cancel off the ledge, or you're gonna double jump cancel off the ledge. So I'll show you here. So typically I go 1, 2, dive kick to land up here, double jump, dive kick, and then see, it's rough. If you're too slow, that green thing's gonna hit you, and you're gonna take a hit right there. So see, I'm running off the edge, and then I'm jumping right in the middle. If you don't have function overload active, you can do the same momentum with a dive kick. There you go. See, it's slower. And that's pretty much how you do that section. So it's totally up to you. I like double jumping because it's safer. And then you just jump up here, and you're gonna ride this out. If you get hit, you have catch block active, so you're just gonna take a massive damage. So I'm sure we're gonna find a way, maybe in the new patch update, where we can skip this. If you have air jumper, you can infinite dive kick unless they patch that out. Also, one thing to note for those that purchase air jumper, which gives you a double jump, and with function overload you get 3 jumps. The box car or the jump car jump trick doesn't work if you have air jumper. It just, you don't get the same momentum cancels for some of the tricks that you'll see in the immediate future. So you're going to be here. Let me show you what I do, or rather than use current arc. Because I have 4 pips, I jump 1, 2, flying strike 1, 2, flying strike 1, 2, flying strike 1, 2. So it is technically slower than getting current arc unless those balls shoot out. Then it's actually the fastest one. Again, the reason why I don't use current arc here is because I don't pick it up, saving myself about 8 seconds. I just jump right into the next stage, but doing that may take a few seconds longer, and you do it on 2 fights. So from here, after the second copter, you are not going to use function overload, because I'm going to go through this next trick, and this is probably going to be the longest to explain. So from here, you'll jump over here. For the speedrun trick, you can grapple from the edge right here. I don't like doing that. Boss and enemy like to do that. I don't like to do that because you can grapple and then just go up here. I'm just get rid of these enemies. So you can jump and then stand right here. You're not going to get hit here right away. So when you're grappling underneath, you can swing left or right, and then you can swing and then jump to land on the edge. And you can do this at any corner too. So you essentially just grapple up as as high as you can go essentially, and then you'll just jump over left right here, because that's quicker than going all the way over here and doing this. All right. Apologies in advance if this is too complicated to explain. So remember that jump trick. So you're gonna jump, and that momentum's gonna carry you over here. We're gonna die a whole bunch, but you're gonna jump, dive kick, jump cancel to get up here. Because remember, you can jump and then dive kick, and after a dive kick, you can jump cancel out of it. So when you're doing that on a car jump trick, you're jumping, you get forward momentum, you dive kick, which carries the momentum, and then you jump again to jump out of the dive kick, and your momentum still carries, but now you're actually higher. So that's how you get up here as a shortcut. So jump, dive kick, jump to cancel out of the dive kick. That's not the fun part. So we found a little exploit where if you jump off of a car, you carry that momentum, but that momentum never stops if you are hitting an enemy or impacting an object. So the only time it stops is when you collide with a wall or if you land. So that momentum can always continue to carry until one of those two things happen. And because you have catch block, even if you get hit, you're not going to actually stop your momentum. So in this next section, we're going to jump up. We're going to dive kick off a few enemies to carry the momentum across the whole top of the stage. I'm not going to show you the bottom, because if you've played the game, which you probably have, the bottom section is a little lengthy. I'm not going to have enough health to survive this. And of course, I missed that. So, depending on what you want to do, some people like to jump on other enemies. That's fine. So you just jump over here. Sometimes that rocket will land right here. So jump, dive kick, jump, dive kick. See how my momentum carried me over there? Normal speed, I would only go right here. But because I dive kicked over this enemy, I landed way over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to dive kick here, and it's going to carry you all the way over here, and then you're going to dive kick in the air again because your momentum is reset after it. You're going to dive kick off of this enemy, and then what it's going to do is it's going to carry you over here. Depending on what, some people like dive kicking this one. I like dive kicking the later one, I believe. You dive kick over this enemy, it's going to carry you, or I'm sorry, I dive kick on this enemy, and then it carries you way over here. So this is a little shortcut. You can't make this unless you have 2 jumps and function overload as well. And then you end up coming down here, and then that'll take you to the boss. So you end up skipping all this. I guess I will show you guys. So all this. All that. You skip all that by doing this one trick. It's probably the hardest trick to master in the game. Again, you're not going to use function overload here because I don't think I mentioned this. Function overload does not work for this box strip trick. So jump, dive kick, hold forward, and then you're going to dive kick again. I'm going to reset there. Jump, dive kick, dive kick. So, I'm sorry, I forgot a step. You dive kick in the air, and then you jump cancel out of it, and then dive kick again because it carries your momentum. If I confuse the hell out of you, let me know in the chat. Because I'm going to confuse everybody. Because, again, this is the cool, one of the coolest tricks, but also the hardest one. So, jump, dive kick, jump, cancel, dive kick again. You'll hit this enemy, that's fine. You're going to also dive kick, cancel, dive kick again. You can pick whichever one of these two enemies you want to hit. It's totally up to you. Just be comfortable with what you want to do. But you'll have to practice it because you'll have to figure out what momentum. Now, you can go left and right, but what happens is if you do the car jump and you dive kick, when you press left, it slows your momentum. It doesn't actually turn you around. See? See how it's still moving forwards very slowly? It doesn't slow you down, or I'm sorry, it doesn't stop your momentum. The only way to stop is to land, or to do like a burst technique the opposite way. So jump, dive kick, jump. So what you can do to manipulate where you're landing is, if you're projecting to go too far, just hold left and it slows you down so you can land on an enemy. As you saw there, I went forward and then I slowed down to catch the rocket. All right, I think I've talked enough, right? And then what I do here, I didn't do it there, but essentially I dive kick over that, so I actually come down to land, and then I grapple, because if you dive kick at that momentum, you're not going to be able to go anywhere. And then here you could just jump forward to land here, and this is the boss fight. Okay, we're going to fight Bit. Okay, so now we have 4 energy pips. So now you can do your quick kill. So I'm going to just remove this because I don't buy it. That's fine. It is whatever. So we're going to do the same thing we did the last stage with Cable. But you're not going to be able to do it twice because we don't... well, actually we are, because we bought energy absorption. I don't normally buy it here. So in actuality, we have 4 pips. So this is going to be enough. So in order to do the damage, you're going to have to try to dodge him. But he actually helps your placement and where you want to go. You just have to see where he goes in the beginning. So you're going to do 2 hits. 1, 2. And then you're going to rising upper for 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Jump cancel out of it. And you're going to hit him twice. And then you're going to flying strike. Hope that he lands. And then it's 4 hits. So again, 2 hits, 1, 2. Because remember, boss has 16 health. So 2 hits. Rising upper for 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to do 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to flying strike. 1, 2. I'm out of hands. 3. And then I have 4 hits. That's 15. Did I miscount? I think I miscounted. I think I miscounted. I'll show you. Where is he going? Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Crap. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3. That's just bad RNG. I missed a hit on the rising upper there. Also, the arrows are pointing in a particular direction. It tells you which way he's actually coming in. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I need to put my hands in the camera. He'll jump sometimes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Jeez. If you jump right here, he'll go up. So you can do this too if you want, but then you have to deal with that or something. So where's he going? 1. He's somewhere. Oh, he's somewhere. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, flying strike, 1, 2, 3, flying strike again. So it's essentially 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. And because you have 4 pips, you can do it only with energy multiplier. If you don't have energy multiplier, you're not going to have enough. Ah. If that happens, then you just waste a lot of time. Because sometimes RNG will get you. Alright, so we get the idea? Alright. So, 1, 2. I missed a hit. Make sure you get these energy pips. See, if you look at it, I would have 3 at this point. So you technically could get 1 makeup. So where are you at? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, burst, 1, 2, 3, burst. There you go. So I'm going to show you what that looks like full stage now, and hopefully I do decent. Again, sorry if my hands are not in the screen. That's highway. Very tricky. The hardest part of highway, again, is learning that box jump technique. You're going to end up getting a couple rescues just by doing it. Mainly just the one at the one in the middle, one at the end. A good time for this, when you get to the boss, a good time is 2 minutes. A really good time is 2 minutes. To beat the boss, excuse me, under 2:30. Right. Cancel, jump, jump. Just walk right here, double jump, run off, jump, jump. There you go. Right. So just, sometimes you get hit there, sometimes you don't. Fine. Dive kick, jump. Oh, I messed my jump up. Typically 2 swings, you can, oh, wow. I messed my jump up, and that 1.5 seconds that you saw there caused me to actually land in the spikes because function overload ended. So when you really get down to it, like every second matters in some of these stages on how your function overload and meter management for burst works. So jump, jump, dive kick. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I messed it up. So if you mess up, you just find a way to recover. So I'm going to grab this. Jump, throw, dive kick, cancel. Technically I activate it right here because I have 3s. Oops. Because this gives you an automatic refill, so you'll be fine. I'm not going to make it all the way over this box, so I have to activate it right here. Double jump. 1, 2, 3. Double jump. That's typically how that one would work. 1, 2, 3. Jump. So we're going to hit this one. Grab it. Jump. Throw. Jump. Dive kick. Jump. Cancel. Jump again. You can do it right here, too. Let me put in current. So this is what everybody else does. They jump 1, 2, 3. I don't do that. And the reason why I don't do this is because now I have 0 burst meter. I have 0. I have none. You take it out. So other runs, they'll dive kick other enemies to gain burst. And by the time they do this pickup, they'll get an extra burst one. So I don't do that. So 1, 2, dive kick here. Remember, cancel the double jump. You stand on the car, you're not going to get hit there. And then you just have fun punching rockets. If you hold punch like this, you're not guaranteed to always hit the rocket. I do this sometimes for fun. But sometimes it messes it up. And you just hold forward. So remember, you can do this. Oops. Alright, the fun part. Jump, dive kick, jump, dive kick. Jump, dive kick, dive kick, jump, dive kick, dive kick. Ah, I messed up. Oh, man. I don't know why I hit the restart button. I was like right at the end. See, I'm holding left to give my momentum back. So that will happen if you end up not doing it right. So it is what it is. Alright, ready? Burst, what are you gonna do? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed a hit? Where did I miss a hit? If you crouch, it goes all the way at the bottom. That's fine. I messed up. I messed up a punch there, but you get the idea. All right. And that is Highway. A lot of technical stuff in there. So I hope you were able to follow along, because it was a lot.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
So at this point, here's what I'll share. If you end up perfecting a boss and you don't get hit, you'll get an extra 2,000 currency. So the goal is trying to speedrun, and if you can afford to do it, or if you can just do it, get a perfect on a couple bosses, because you'll get an extra 2,000 currency, which allows you to buy extra items if you want to. So what I do, a lot of the speedrunners don't get gravity dash. So I end up getting gravity dash right here because I use gravity dash as a backup in boss fights. Gravity dash costs you, I think, 2,000. But typically, you're not going to buy that. Something between now and the final 8th circuit that you're going to fight. You're going to end up getting money, because one thing you're going to need Heavenly Pile Drive. So between the Highway fight and the 8th fight, so you have 4 more fights left, somewhere in between you need to pick up Heavenly Pile Drive. I would recommend picking up Gravity Circuit, but some people don't do it. But those are the ones that you're going to need for sure. You have to have Heavenly Pile Drive. It'll make sense once we get to Arc 2. And the next fight, to be honest, you can do the rest in any order you want. You can do Junkyard, you can do City Center, you can do Ore Mines, you can do Mountains, you can do Warehouse. A lot of people will opt to do City Center next because it's the easiest health upgrade. Because you do get a health pickup, and it's an extra like 2 to 3 seconds, which is not the end of the world there. So outside of that, that is that next part. So if you have any questions, throw them down in the comments. Again, hopefully I didn't confuse you too bad. Oh my goodness, look at my hair. My hair is wild today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more future videos. I'm actually, slowly adding more content. So definitely check out those. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Everyone, take care. Peace.